How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, as always, Hicksydust, here with another Madden video. If you guys have been following along, you probably know the pattern by now, but for those of you who do not, I post the full video unedited first, and then afterwards I will post the highlights clip show for those who maybe want a quicker rundown of how the game went. In this week's game, we played against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Week 15. This was a high-scoring game, a back-and-forth game, which had a lot going on, and I hope you guys tune in to check it out. Alright guys, first drive of the game, Buccaneers have the ball. It's hard to make a guy like Tom Brady mess up, so you have to take advantage of every opportunity. Here we have a fumble opportunity, but the Buccaneers recover, which creates a first down for the Buccaneers.
That's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Following the fumble recovery, Tom Brady and the Bucs would march this ball downfield and toss it into O.J. Howard on the 1-yard line.
O.J. Howard, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Giorgio looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused.
Alright guys, we had some success in our first possession of the game. Tried to punch it in to tie this game up. Unfortunately, Tampa Bay would intercept it in the end zone.
Read it well and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Tom Brady and the Bucs would make us pay for that interception by marching the ball all the way downfield. He's going to toss this ball out. Screen pass goes in for the touchdown.
Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right now.
Trying to get something going before the half. This play will start right about midfield. We're going to toss this ball out to one of our best receivers, Taylor Gabriel, who's going to march us down to the red zone.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Gain and now 2nd down.
Now knocking on the goal line, we have to make something happen here. We're going to toss this ball out to Taylor Gabriel again for a short touchdown pass.
Taylor Gabriel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Alright guys, second half we got the ball back first. This possession went better than our first possession of the first half. We're going to give this to Barkley, who's going to run it right in for a touchdown.
For a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And his kick is right through. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown. Tied up. This is
All right, guys. Tom Brady and the Bucs with their first possession of the second half take this ball all the way downfield. Tom Brady's going to toss this one to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level. First touchdown.
All right, guys. First play of our new possession. Right as the third quarter's winding down, we're going to hand this one off to Saquon Barkley. Barkley's going to find a lane, and he's going to take it all the way. Giants touchdown.
Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this, where that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out.
All right, guys. This next play is going to change the momentum in this game.
Now Brady.
3rd and 1. They tossed out to Godwin. We tackle behind the line. 4th and 2. This is going to bring up a punting situation for Tampa Bay.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked for
All right, guys. 4th quarter winding down. Tie ball game. Hand this one off to Barkley, and we score in the final seconds of the game.
final seconds. Forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Giants, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile,
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This was the highlight show from Week 15, Trading Sixes, our battle against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving this video a like. And if you truly enjoyed your time watching these videos, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on everything Hicksydust. But until next time, guys, keep your eyes to the horizons for more Hicksydust content, which is sure to show, and enjoy the rest of your day.